the Bollinger Band serves as a dynamic support and resistance. And then secondly, it can also be used in determining the trend of the market. In this video, we'll be looking at how we are going to combine our Bollinger Band and our commodity channel index for a scalping strategy with a confirmation entry using divergence. And here is the setting of this Bollinger Band. It's not the usual Bollinger Band. The Bollinger Band period is 130, the deviation is 2.0. Moving average, the period 25 method exponential. The other moving average is 10 and it is still exponential. Then we have our relative strength index. The level is 90, 10, 50, 20 and 80. And then commodity channel index, the period is 14. So you take a screenshot of this, and if you have done your setting correctly, your chart will be looking exactly like mine. So looking at this Bollinger Band, the Bollinger Band has three lines. Here is the upper Bollinger Band, the middle Bollinger Band, and the lower Bollinger Band. First, we want to use this divergence as an entry confirmation. This is a scalping strategy and it works across all time frames. But it is important that we determine the trend of the market beginning from at least our 1 hour time frame. And when you look at my 1 hour time frame, you realize that price is above the middle Bollinger Band. And whenever price is above the middle Bollinger Band, it is established that we are in an uptrend. So this is the middle Bollinger Band. Price is trending above it. So this is a typical uptrend scenario. So in a situation like this, when we are in an uptrend, what do? As a trader, we will always love to trade in the direction of the trend. So price, we know that we are in an uptrend. It simply means that we'll be looking for an opportunity to buy. So we don't counter the trend. Remember, it is always said that the trend is your friend. So now that we have established the trend, how do we make our entry? We'll be making entry in 2 points, upper and lower Bollinger Band, or around the middle Bollinger Band zone. Okay, so first, before we make any entry, we want to spot a divergence. And for a divergence is when the indicator window is doing the opposite of what is happening on the main chart. So if we identify the trend, once we spot a divergence and it's in line with the trend, is a sign of a continuation. That means price has come to the end of retracement. So here we are having a lower low, but here our indicator is giving us a higher low. So on this 15 minutes, this is what we are having. So if we connect our trend line this way, you can see now price break out of it. So as price is retesting it, here becomes our entry to the upside. So this is a scalping strategy and it works. Now regardless, if you know what you are doing, you can as well manage this strategy in a very, very unique way, even against the trend. Okay, here again we have another entry. Look at this, and then look at what is happening on our main chart. So this is another divergence, and as such, what do I need to do? I will pick up my trend line, connect my trend line. You can see how it happens. price break out of it, retest it, and you see that move to the upside. So you can see how beautiful it is. Now, the most effective and accurate ones are the ones that happens around our Bollinger Band. So we want to take this trade from our upper Bollinger Band. And look at what happened. This is a divergence. And look at here, we are having almost an equal high, while this is giving us a higher high. So from this higher high, you can see that price movement. You connect your trend line, price break out of it, retest it, give you a bearish engulfing or a rejection candle, and then you sell to the downside. So you can see how perfect it works on the upper Bollinger Band. Another way you can do this is for you to go to your higher time frame, the H1, marked out the area of support and resistance. Okay, you can as well mark your area of support and resistance. This way, this is a support zone, and then here is a resistance zone. So you will now be using this divergence to as well validate your entry. It will be at the upper, the lower, or the middle Bollinger Band, and then you will make your entry. Beautiful. Can you see that? You see that this entry happened around the level of support and resistance. So this is how perfect. Look at this. Can you see that? This is a support and resistance zone, and here we have a divergence. So you mark out the support and resistance zone even if it is not at your upper Bollinger Band. You can see this happening around which zone? Around a support zone. So you can see that you are not just trading this in isolation, and that's why I said earlier, great, you see this? It's happening at a resistance zone. So mark out this. Okay, look at this as well. This happened. This is the support zone marked on 1 hour, and this is playing out from that zone. This is a divergence. You can see how it works from the support zone and as well from the middle Bollinger Band. So this is how you can take advantage of this. And then once you are into this trade and price begin to push up, if you buy, how do you exit? Once price get to the level of 80 and 90, you take profit or you take partial. Okay? Or when price approaches the level of 50, it's another zone, because there is a tendency for price to reverse from the level of 50, and if it crosses 50 successfully, it means the next zone to target is the level of 90 and 80. This is a scalping strategy, and you don't need to be greedy for anything at all. Here is a divergence. This is divergence, and as you can see, price break that trend line. Another way to enter is for you to wait for price to close below your moving average, and that happens, it becomes a valid entry for you. And as you can see that it plays out beautifully well. Even on this 15 minutes, price was rejected from here. Look at this. I know if you go to 1 hour, you also realize that this is a resistance zone. And look at what happened. Let's connect the high. Look at our indicator window, divergence, and you can see how the trade plays out excellently. So this is working very much, and it is one of the easiest strategy you can find with high probability accuracy. Look at this, right? And look at this, your entry here, and you can see how price from the lower Bollinger Band, and that is a beautiful entry, perfect one, permit me to say. You can see how price push all the way, all the way, all the way. So it works. Go back test it on your chart and you will see how exactly this plays out, and it works. Look at this. This is it. This is the divergence. You can see this beautifully well. There's going to be a link in the description of this video where you'll be having access to our trading course and a free signal group. So if you are interested in taking your trading to the next level next year by God grace 2025, the class is already ongoing. We have had 2 sections already. It is not too late. Click on that link and it will direct you to a group where you can make inquiry and as well as get a free signal. So I believe you have learned something new. Please do not forget to give this video a like, share, subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you'll be the first to get notified when we upload our next video.